guys, today we're going to be talking about compositions of transformations, and what this is it's performing two or more transformations one after another. Okay, so I have my first example. I have a triangle in the coordinate plane, and I want to perform two transformations. The first one being a translation, so I'm taking the image up by 8, and then the second one is reflecting the triangle over the y-axis. So to do a composition, I'm going to start with my first transformation, which is a translation. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my coordinates that I already wrote out up here, and I'm going to translate them. So I have my coordinate A is at 2, -2. To translate it up 8 units, I'm going to keep the x coordinate the same, and then add 8 to the y coordinate. So my A prime is at 2, 6. I'm going to do the same thing. So B prime is going to be at 7, 6, and C prime is going to be at 7, 2. All right, so let's go ahead and plot our points in the coordinate plane. So I have over 2, up 6. We need to label this as A prime. B is at 7, 6, and C is at 7, 2. All right, my first triangle, A prime, B prime, and C prime, is right here. All right, so that's my first transformation. The second one, to perform a reflection over the y-axis, I need to make each x-coordinate negative. So keep the y-coordinate, change the x-coordinate to be negative. This is my second transformation, and what's different about this is I'm now going to use my coordinates that I have from my first transformation, so from my A prime, to find my new coordinates A double prime. So I'm looking at the coordinate 2, 6. That's now going to become -2, 6. So these coordinates are used to get the second transformation's coordinates. Okay? B double prime becomes -7, 6, and notice how I'm calling these double prime. We've now transformed the image for a second time, so we need a second tick mark by the letter. So C double prime becomes -7, 2. So our final image that we can plot in the plane, A double prime is going to be at -2, up 6, and that needs to be marked as A double prime. So A 2 prime marks. B is at -7, up 6. This is B double prime, and then C is at -7, up 2. Okay, this is my final image. So the answer to my problem would be these final coordinates down here in light blue, and then our image that we drew in the coordinate plane over here in light blue.